Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad matatag!
So, two really different styles of lineups. I'm wondering if they might be just going a little bit too defensive.
He's expended all of his resources. Drops the voice line.
But the TP from Fate Beyond.
He comes in, isn't it? What's the plan here for LGD? You're just trying to force OG to react. A toss back. They'll find Tiger. An easy one for them. Steps a little too far forward and nothing to say will.
Angle's not stacked at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good move by LGD as gonna bash it onto the Naga, but look at that damage coming through from the Wrath of Nature. Y and Jin-Q helping out Arme to pick up a kill, and maybe Misha, yeah, TP back home successfully.
More aggressive.
And now Tiger.
Combo on cooldown for a couple of seconds.
The Arctic Burn and the Poison Touch, so much slow onto an already sluggish hero. Tier 1 tower now wide open, getting pinged out. OG want to defend this. I don't know. I had Beacop in my lane. I had to say everything 5 times so he would listen.
Siren doesn't have a point in ulti, but nothing to say.
There comes Tiny. Avalanche toss, Faith Beyond TP's in. The numbers are here. Everybody brought into the mix bottom lane and 2 heroes down. LGD.
LGD moving to the mid lane, getting the numbers, securing the runes for their Tiny.
And a curse. It's in there onto the 2 supports. Misha being hit down by his Viper, and nothing to say arrives, blows them up. 10-0. Spectacular.
All around the place, everyone's moving, they're not static.
Like maybe 60 minutes in, but 13 minutes in, he's everywhere. Faith Beyond gets the silence onto the Dawn. Jin-Q is nearby as well. Let's see if he can turn this back. It looks like the Prophet will be slain by Yuragi's TA. A nice streak to be grabbed, and the Wyvern's been left alone. And that play style they were talking about by LGD has broken down a little bit. They've spread the map wide, and they weren't in his own jungle, sitting in the pocket to farm away. Jin-Q and Y turning around on Misha. Getting a D-ward while the Dawnbreaker dies inside the Sprout. Y has his priorities right. Kill the Vision before the heroes. Make sure OG didn't have any recourse, no turnaround potential. And nothing to say again. Just jumps straight into the middle of them. Amar tossed back into the Wyvern. Sprout is there as well. And nothing to say is Tiny. On the run back, Arme will guard in while they kill the Slardar.
There's way too much sustain on their side. And also the rune control. Nothing to say, pretty much picked up every single rune in this game.
It's been
non-stop. Another one.
He's going to get caught out here though. Sprout is there onto Tiger. Cold Embrace to keep nothing to say alive. And they've got the curse, allowing the Tiny to maybe slip away. Oh, he's going up aggressively. He wants to try and finish them off. Blowing up BZM. The Dawnbreaker Solar Guardian comes in, but the Graves on the Tiny now. Nothing to say. Going for the TP away. He's successful. No, he's cancelled. He wants to fight. They've got the Naga Song. They want to blow up Amar now. One by one, OG will fall with a Cold Embrace as well. They just can't kill anybody. OG are struggling. LG go on one that saves the other, that saves the other. And right now, nothing to say. He knows he has so much backup. He dives tier 4 towers. He's able to turn and fight because he's still got the Shadow Wave, the heal, the Grave, everything on top of him to keep him alive. They've killed Misha. Tiger, he's not going to survive. Naga Siren will dive in behind the barracks. They finish off the buildings, and LGD cruising towards victory at this point. OG will now look towards the Naga Siren. Eyes on Arme. There's the coil snap. They blow up one. Y is dropped, but the Winter's Curse straight onto Amar. Take the Slardar down as Arme stands his ground. Healed up by the Cold Embrace, but this time OG.
Big ulti.
They should be able to find a couple of quick kills. But Yuragi, oh, he can't contend with these Naga illusions. Oh, Arme, he just 1v3ing them at this point. Nothing to say will arrive back in. And Tiny punches down the TA. I don't believe this. Arme's still alive.
This might be, they were not able to take down Aegis, and they're going to call it. What a beautiful performance from PSG.LGD in game number 1.
21 minutes.
We had a lot of one-sided games this tournament. We're talking about
kills there, right? Because it's a pretty free lane for a lot of offlaners. Necrophos?
I mean,
Huskar.
Oh,
that is the Amar special. Hello.
Don't hate that. Don't hate that. We get to
from LGD.
From behind, they're baiting with nothing to say, and OG, they had no idea this was coming.
They want Amar.
Huge dual breath in onto Amar and Misha. Focus the Huskar with a battery assault. Jin-Q body blocking him, and Amar about to die as your first blood spilt out by LGD Zeus. Nothing to say, your mid laner grabbing the next. And chased down by Tiger. So revenge for OG incoming. No way for Jakiro to slip away from that. Finish him off with the
they want to get a return kill. Only level 1 on Clockwork. Needs to be a little bit careful.
Straight towards Tiger though, into the middle of 3 of them. Shadow Word on him. Tiger wind running away, and now Xingqiu gonna hand his life over to Amar, who gets a double kill.
OG used the opportunity.
Xingqiu getting shackled, but he's got Tiger inside the cogs now. Dagger across from Arme. Close the gap onto the Wind Ranger. She'll try and get out with the Wind Run. Xingqiu going in, but the Solar Guardian is coming in, landing onto Amar's head. And Huskar, the quick change of focus, charging in towards Misha and Tiger now, and all 3 of them are going to die. Clockwork, the only casualty.
Not ready, but they're waiting for nothing to say on the high ground.
They were waiting for him. They know that rotation was coming, but the Solar Guardian and the raindrops popped down. Nothing to say, he's fine. BZM spent his combo with no kill coming, and a turnaround cancelled by Tiger. Good shackle shot. Stops the Starbreaker, and Uragi's faceless void. He's here with Chrono ready, holding onto it for the time being, and blown up completely. Didn't spend his ultimate. Well, Amar, yes, he'll kill off Y, but Spectre chasing him down under the tier 1 tower top. The avalanche toss, not finishing off the clock. Uragi chasing the faceless void. A good shackle shot comes, but Uragi, that time walk to the low ground, I don't think that's enough to give him the space he needs.
One more zap.
LGD will find the faceless void. A lot of ultimates expended in that trade. But LGD coming out on top once again. BZM, pick off the Jakiro.
Oh, the slows on the attack speed.
So
nothing
difficult.
to say. Has another chain and will get it.
He's going to get the double here, isn't he? I mean, Amar is arriving. Xingqiu will try and save, nothing to say, but the Huskar with the damage. Amar jumps in, the cogs were good, but they kill the Zeus.
That's a big one. Amar on top of the net worth fight right now. Spectre. Haunt is available if they want to show where Warlock is.
And they see Uragi. A few spells onto him immediately. The Golem dropped in onto just Xingqiu. The Fatal Bombs across the 4 of them. Tiny in with the Avalanche Toss, and they've killed the Clockwork quickly. Solar Guardian now, as Faith Beyond arrives, and they'll burst through too. Tiger and BZM being blown up. Y will drop, and Faith Beyond taken out by Amar, and Uragi's Chrono, the turnaround for OG. They kept Tiger alive, and now they're on the Spectre. 5 heroes about to die. LGD getting wiped.
Oh, what a beautiful fight from OG. Very cute, looking for an angle,
They're
gets it.
charging forward, they get into the pit. Roshan nearly dead, and they blow up Amar. The Thunder God's Wrath, beautifully placed on Misha. He drops the Golem in on them, snatched up. BZM grabs the Aegis, and the 3-man Chrono. Uragi's got 4 of them trapped in there, in fact. Nothing to say, focus down, and the upheaval slows them to a crawl. There's no escape. OG, they're destroying them. Arme's left out in the river. No way to get out of the grasp of OG.
Even though they got a good, yeah, pretty much 3-second duration taunt. That's gonna be big. Locking down a hero if he can find an opening on Zeus. He does have an E on this, but let's see this one. Ame, up and down, up and down.
Trying to juke it all around, but Amar's found him. Focusing the Spectre and the Chrono, jumping from Uragi, diving deeper. Tiger dies, Ame somehow, he's still alive. Solar Guardian's there to heal up the Zeus as well, but the Spectre finished off by OG.
Ame with the buyback.
He wants to fight and continue this one. Misha doesn't have the Golem. Down goes the Warlock. Faith Beyond with a double kill, and Amar, he needs backup, and he needs it fast. He'll life break down to the low ground on the creep wave, but LGD, they've got his number. Amar's in the cog.
Oh, he's gonna get a kill.
He's gonna
9
finish
charges, 9
LGD.
stacks. They're trying to keep him alive with the Glimmer Cape, but it's not gonna be an OG. BZM going for a Force Staff to be able to get outside of the cogs. Also, close the distance between the heroes, potentially get
Here he comes.
toss back.
Clockwork's in. A hook shots and cogs, the Golem in onto Faith Beyond's hit. Faceless Void, Uragi, BKB's up, but the Zeus is being focused by the Huskar. Amar just jumps straight into the back line.
Oh, doesn't get a bash.
No, he just TP's home. He's perfectly fine now, and Dawnbreaker slamming into them. BZM about to die, but blinks away from the hammer. Arme down in the river. Looking to slip away from Uragi and Amar, but another life break comes on forward. Solar Guardian is there from Faith Beyond, and they turn it onto
and
him.
he gets it. Crit,
Them.
1.2k.
Big DD slamming from Faith Beyond, and he aims BZM now. They've got the Clockwork sure, but Uragi needs to do so much more. Faith Beyond will be a big pick-off for them.
They'll need those items, but advantage for OG keeps on rising. 2.5 minutes for a potential roast spawn. There is Basher on Dawnbreaker.
Catch on White. Arme wants to force a fight. Nimbus there, Tiger hook shot it up. They've lost their Jakiro, but Uragi with his BKB and having Chrono ready, looking for Xingqiu. The bashes don't come. LGD disassembled as Echo, of course, as the Mage Slayer Aghanim's Amar. They jump the Huskar, but look at that Golem. They drop him with the Fatal Bonds on them, and Amar, he's still healthy to battle Faith Beyond. Brings the Dawnbreaker down. BZM in the back lines takes down Jin-Q and Y as well. Tiger running up that high ground. Can, but Yuragi on the high ground, and BZM with a jump in, tosses Jin-Q across. Nimbus there, and Yuragi. Oh, he's lost a lot of HP by the time walk out. Tiger diving deep in towards, nothing to say Zeus, but they've got the damage to bring him down. And a Solar Guardian launching Faith Beyond forward.
Oh, the bash.
Jumping straight in towards them. Amar's going to life break back. BZM looks safe. He's managed to disengage. Amar on the run back, but Yuragi, he's got the Chrono still. Aeon Disc, it's not there. Doesn't have it available. Zeus gone. Faith Beyond getting caught out. And that's going to be the beginning of the end now. No Dawnbreaker. Amar and Yuragi able to
isolated. He's going to go down.
He's got the inner fire. He's got the ability to stand his ground, but he will finally fall and hit the ground.
And Roshan respawn
towards the pit.
Yuragi still wants to get something done. There's the silence.
He sees the Zeus, silences him up, but Yuragi time walking a little deeper and then back out again as BZM chucks the trees at them. Army loses a third of his HP, and the Zeus getting whacked around. The damage is incoming from OG. Yuragi jumps back across and in again. The Zeus about to die. Arme stuck here. A nice macro pie.
What a play from Yuragi. In and out with the time walks, and PSG.LGD, they know they have no business left in this one. So we're going to go to the full distance. We're going to game 3.
OG showing, even after a game.
Nice сыграешь.
Beyond is going to put another point in it once he reaches level 3.
X, then you need a Brain Sap and a Dagger and a jump as well. Oh, Fatal Bonds, Tiger. Jingu stacks as well, but it's the Bonds that will take him down. First blood for White.
It's a speed, then going for Bottle. We see a rotation.
Tiger's in, diving forward. Flame break, pushing nothing to say back. And a sticky napalm charges on him. We're going to find the kill.
That's a big one. Good rotation from Tiger. Understand.
Yuragi and Misha turned on by Faith Beyond. Nightmare is there, but the Bane just getting tagged up by the axes of the Beastmaster. And it looks like Jin-Q is all right as Yuragi.
High armor. I need that extra magic damage. I'll hold that thought.
Man, they toss the bat into the monkey. I don't know if Arme's going to be happy about that. Goes for the TP, doesn't get cancelled. Now nothing to say with the XO, but the Nightmare holds him back, transferred to Tiny, and the DP will kill off Tiger.
The creep, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, Amar, uncharacteristic mistake, getting tossed around inside the upheaval. Roar comes out from Faith Beyond as they want to try and focus the Bane at the same time. Flame break and the Nightmare. Golem dropped. Kill off Amar. Why? Not messing around, just the big old cooldown ulti, straight for that Dragon Knight towards the triangle. I see Yuragi, the Phantom Assassin, not the one they're going for though, tossing Misha around, focusing the Bane rather. Let Yuragi get out of there.
A bit premature exorcism there. Maybe they thought they're gonna commit. I don't see going for that Lotus Orb. Like just a casual plate mail against Phantom Assassin and
Amar. He's jumped the Tiny, but Arme with the Boundless and the Wukong, they're in on Tiger, dive away. He's got the Supernova to come into play. They've killed off Jin-Q, and Arme is on the run with his BKB up. They need to bail away from that egg as Tiger dives in again. The blink back by Amar, focusing nothing to say. The Death Prophet cleaved through by the PA and Misha's Bane as OG. They'll take the Monkey's Aegis. Y and Faith Beyond were far too distant from this fight. They need to protect the Monkey King.
He needs to roar.
He's gripped up and there's no saving him. Babylon Strike won't do a damn thing, and the Monkey King, he's dropped. They'll turn on the PA, the Dragon whacking into Yuragi, but he jumps across to the right. OG, they'll lose their carry, but they get so much out of this trade. Jin-Q with the Avatos. They want Tiger, but another dive away. Keeps himself healed and topped up, while Y and Jin-Q are trapped down in this bottom jungle now. They don't belong here.
Jin-Q thinking about going in one more time. Has combo ready. Will scout him out.
He wants Tiger and he'll get him. Amar is fatal bonded, so these blinks are being constantly cancelled out. They can't make any further jumps. Need to Blur and Phantom Strike away thanks to Misha, and they roar the Bane. Yuragi might be able to get out of danger here as they do use Exo. Misha being
They
taken
should
down
be
by the
able to find
ghost.
him. Jin-Q.
There we go,
Toss
another
back.
combo. The toss back not coming. He's running back and forth. Uragi, he's got TP, but there's really no way out of this, is there? Jin-Q has his number, surrounded by LGD as they come back into the mid lane. Amar, he's just right-clicked down. I didn't even need a stun to stop him from TPing home.
We'll need to protect him.
But you never know when that sleeper hero is going to strike. Amar, he gets on top of Tiny, he's got Lotus Orb on him, Avalanche in, and Arme straight towards the Phoenix. Nice sleep, you're right. And then we come with a golden drop. Tiger buys back straight off the bat as the Wukong zones them away. OG in full retreat mode with Amar still stuck in the middle of an awful lot of damage.
Oh, Hawk stun.
And they tried to catch Misha. BZM on the run. Bane, no way out of there, and nothing to say. Picks up a double kill.
One thing that
Offensively, while we've got Monkey King whacking away at towers, forcing the glyph out of OG. But it's high ground.
Monkey, and he does have Wukongs plus Aegis for another minute and a half. Exo still running.
Yeah.
Those Spirit Vessels reducing the healing. A lot of AoE damage. Good stun.
Jin-Q's in, the three-man silence as well. Nothing to say, diving in the lasso on the DP, but she is BKB. They put her in the fountain. What can they do against her? A lot of damage with the DK stun. They'll find nothing to say here with Uragi's jump. But in the meanwhile, it was all smoke and mirrors. A distraction ploy by LG.
Lotus Orb on Tiny.
And OG, they need something big here to break the rhythm of this game. Uragi, they're there with Tiger, but the Monkey King hits in towards him. They've got the roar back on the PA as well. And an avalanche toss landing onto Amar and BZM. They've taken out Tiger, and Jin-Q has fallen too, but the PA is focused by this Monkey King.
Yeah, Monkey with full Scotty and Mjolnir has enough damage, and if they are controlling supports, Batrider, he knew that there was no lasso, so he could go in and, oh, another Hawk stun.
Yeah, just a couple more hits and I'll kill off Misha. Assault Cuirass delivered out to
And another record. Dispatch, Fade Beyond popping off on his beat.
Here is dead without buyback. Mega creeps on the horizon for LGD. Nightmare back onto Misha. Silenced up. His buyback is done. It's going to turn into a dieback as Arme unleashes on him. BKB's up. So the Dragon Knight can't stun him.
Aegis just expired. They need to play against Mega Creeps. This is it. We might be, thinking about getting a Divine Rapier for Phantom Assassin.
GG!
But, yeah, they're gonna call it.
There is no way back.
I was thinking, Gary, maybe
Mantle,
10 minutes
mantle,
in.
where's the mantle? Someone pinged a mantle of intelligence somewhere. Who's doing it?
There it is.
Right.